Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
All right, that's right. It is the Lions Fan Cave Chat. How are we doing tonight, Austin?
Not too bad. How are you?
Fantastic.
That's good. Ready to talk some football.
Okay. Oh, that's last year's. I gotta see. I gotta look it up according to 2026. I hate when they do that. That's all time. I just want. Do you realize that Jahmyr Gibbs has 29 touchdowns in his career already?
Wow.
That's pretty damn good.
That's pretty. This is what, year three? This is year three for him?
That's year three. Robbie DeFeo, how you doing there? The Mad Yenser pops in. Man, I love the fact you support us every time we go live, brother.
Absolutely.
And I know it has to be because network TV is absolute doggy shit.
Has been for a while.
All right, and the top of the 7, it is 3-1 Detroit over Boston, and the Texas Rangers are still up 4-2 in the top of the 7. Both of those teams are at bat.
This series with Boston is crucial for the Tiger season.
And that's just to make the playoffs at this point. Eagles TV.
I mean,
horrible.
If all things go right, though, if we sweep Boston and Texas does their job, I mean, the Tigers still win the division. They don't deserve to win the division, but they win the division.
Right. Ricky Sika.
What's going on, Ricky?
Yeah, we're in. We got 17 people watching in just a few minutes in. Good to see everybody.
Nice.
But let's get into this.
Really must not be anything better on TV to watch but us.
Right. Well, it's the Tigers falling apart. I did put my article into the chat so you could take a gander at it, because I think that's the keys to this game. Is Cleveland's offensive conundrum, yet they have a great defense, and we said they'll steal games if it's low scoring, like they did versus the Packers. Tigers win, Astros lose tonight. We are in regardless. Yes. I'm thinking about doing my own podcast. And still,
yes, they do, but
not as hard as you think. Oh, but look at this. We got somebody from the Huddle Network. Ron Winarski, bear down. Yes, sir. Go ahead. You guys had a great game versus Dallas. Good luck in Vegas. I want to see you guys do it on the road. I want to see that consistency for you, because that means that you're trending in the right direction. But to do it on the road in a hostile environment, because I'll tell you what, Raiders fans are different. That's all I got to say.
Oh, yeah.
So often get better when we can discuss that. What would you suggest? Next steps for my medical journey. Yeah, absolutely. So my question is like, what could someone?
Jameer Gibbs actually made it tied for 36 on the all-time rushing list for a season last year.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Not too bad with the 12th pick.
I would never even because I hate the way it makes me feel. I would probably want. Now that you're
But let's get into this.
Yes.
The keys to the game. The Cleveland Browns have to stop this offense that's been rolling for 2 weeks in a row. They haven't faced a rushing attack like Monty and Gibbs together yet.
Mhm.
And you guys say what you want about week one, but when you don't play your starters, it's kind of like a preseason game for your starters. And we've seen this for what, 3 years in a row now. 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. Doesn't matter
Yes.
which one we win
Yep.
first or which one we lose. We go 1-1 to start the season every year.
The key to that is under like you said, we started 1-1, and under Dan Campbell, the Lions have not lost 2 in a row since what,
2022.
2021 when he first took
No,
over.
2022. 2022, the second
2022?
year. Remember, we started out 1-7.
Oh, that's right. So, I mean,
'Cause
that's pretty damn
we lost.
good.
We lost week 1 at home to the Eagles in 2022,
Yeah, that was that shootout
And-
that we lost.
and then, well, it shouldn't have been a shootout, but TJ Droppinson ran the wrong route, and a pick six happened by James Bradbury. Otherwise,
Mhm.
that game was never a shootout.
Mhm.
That was the turning point of the game, and it happened in the second quarter.
Yeah.
But that being said, because he was supposed to run a stick route, Goff never motioned for him to go across, and he decided to run a slant, and that's what set that up. Because if you look at it, James Bradbury was just sitting in the zone at the sticks, and the ball came right to him.
Right.
And all I know is Campbell first went to Goff, because I remember that game, and then he walked over and started really harping on TJ.
Yeah.
That should tell you everything you needed to know. He ran the wrong route. Even the announcers, if you watched it at home, I was actually at the tailgate that year for the home opener, so that was fun.
That would be fun.
Amen, Ron. Hey,
Amen.
me-
Yes, sir.
You want to know how real we are with that hate? Let me show you. I've got this one. I got this one. We are on that hate.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, like you said, Cleveland hasn't faced a run duo like Monty and Gibbs. Cleveland does, however, lead the league in limiting and rush defense. I think they've only allowed like 57, or they're averaging about 57 yards per carry or per game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a two-headed monster. It's two different things. And if you're clogging up the inside, they can run outside because the offensive line is doing their job now. Unlike
Tate
the one where, oh man,
Mhm.
Tate Ratledge. In
Tate
the run game,
Ratledge
he's amazing.
Is
He's
looking,
amazing.
he's a beast.
He's
I
looking
looked
like
at
he
some of
should have
that-
been the first pick.
I looked at some of that of the film from the Ravens game, and he had some not so easy blocks that he had to execute. And I mean,
Wow, there's you with a full head of hair.
what you talking about?
No, that head of hair. That's different.
Well, that's also it was also taken in Tawas on Lake Michigan, so it was
I
blowing.
mean, Lake Huron. If it's
Lake
Tawa,
Huron, yeah.
Lake Huron.
I'm on the wrong side of the state. So it was blowing like crazy, and it was freezing that day.
That looked like it was a fall day.
It was, I want to say it was around this time, late September, early October. So
What year was that?
that was taken, 2022.
Okay, 2022. Okay. I was going to say, God, if you say 2018, I was there.
No. No, I've only been with Megan and I have been together since 2020.
Fuck Minnesota and their flamer cheerleaders, too. I love it. Hey, you know what I say about that? Those cheerleaders can go out and get, where is it? Here it is. Here it is. They can go get skull fucked. Too long. All I got for the Bears is when we play you, you see this. Sorry, can't help. The NFC North hate is real. We all know it. When you're playing against them, that's what you do.
Oh, absolutely.
But there's a special hate for Green Bay because like they've been the best team in a shit division for decades. I call it like I see it.
No, I don't. I'm not disagreeing with you.
And now everybody's starting to look good. And it's starting to look exactly like I predicted it would when I looked at the schedules to start the year. I said immediately that this division's going to come down, and the top and the bottom of the division is only going to be separated by like maybe 3 or 4 games at best.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
And until, I want to see Caleb have the consistency of doing it from one game after the other. Before I say that they look like a playoff team yet. I also want to see that defense do it from one game to the next, but they haven't yet. Week 1, they had a defense that looked like it was going to win, and they fell apart and couldn't finish the game. In Detroit, they never got going, and then last week they never let Dallas get going, and it was great to see.
It was
God bless it. Outside the Packers, I hate the Cowboys the most in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the Chiefs right behind them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my top 3 too. Three most hated.
Yeah, 3 most hated.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like the Ravens when they're not playing us.
I don't mind the Ravens. I mean,
I can't say that yet because you have a rookie head coach. You have a lot of things going for you on paper. But until I see some consistency, I'm going by consistency, buddy. But the keys to the game is run the ball, set up the play action, and do like we've been doing. I think over the middle is going to be tough for Laporta. I think we're going to have to see him run more post routes and fly routes to get targets because their linebackers at the second level are very good at shutting that down, the intermediate route for Cleveland. I just their offense is dog shit.
Yeah, I think they're only averaging 15 points a game right now, something like that, on the Browns offense.
Yeah.
So,
now, in your opinion, who are the players to watch for on both sides of the ball?
So on defense for the Browns, Myles Garrett and his ability to stop the run, and get after Goff as well. So our offensive line is gonna have to do what they did last week against the Ravens and protect Goff pretty well. So he's definitely a player to watch, and Aiden Hutchinson for us. And I mean, if you're gonna pair him with Al-Quadin Muhammad, I mean that's looking in the early parts of the season. That's looking like the complementary edge rusher that we've wanted with Hutchinson.
Right.
He's been playing, especially that last game against the Ravens. He looked great. With, I think, if I remember back from Dan Campbell's celebration in the locker room, he had like 42 total tackles in that game.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 tackles for losses. So he had a game. Offensively, For us, obviously, our whole offensive line, how it compares, how it stacks up to that very potent Browns defensive line. David Montgomery, Jameer Gibbs, if they can get off to a hot start, then
It's in Detroit. We're not at the Browns.
if we can get the run going early with David and Jameer, then it opens up the play action pass. To me, passing the ball isn't going to be the issue of the game. It's going to be how well can we run the ball, run it down their throats, impose our will on their defensive line, and just wear them out. Kind of the same thing. Kind of the same play set, or what's the word I'm looking for?
Same play that we did against the Rays.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And technically versus Chicago.
Yeah.
So here's what I got to say about it. The Browns are coming to Detroit. We're not going to Cleveland. So if we let Bates try that 68-yarder this time, it won't be curving due to the wind.
Oh, he'll make it. And Ford Field, he'll probably make it.
And he was outside, and let's face it, that thing looked like it could have made it from almost 80 yards.
80.
As high up as it was, because I think it was almost up midway up the upright. I'm not saying they'll ever let somebody try an 80-yard field goal, because that's just nuts. In game, in a regular season game, I don't think, maybe in 10 to 15 years when people get that much stronger.
If there's any coach in the NFL that has the balls to try it, it's Dan Campbell.
Amen.
And I don't even think it needs to be like we're blowing them out. It could be like an 80-yard to win the game. And he's got enough confidence in Bates that he's gonna send him out there and be like, okay, go ahead and kick it.
And my players to watch offensively for them, it's Quinshon Judkins. He's looking every bit as good as everybody thought he would as a running back since he cleared his whole legal issues. And then for us, of course, it's the three-headed monster outside of Goff. It's Monty Gibbs and Amon-Ra St. Brown, because like I said, I think the middle of the field might be taken away in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think players like Khalif Raymond, Tesla, and Sam Laporta will be doing much over the middle. That it'll be more fly and go route that'll have to be used in the play action.
Okay.
And that's just my personal opinion, because I think they have a good enough linebacking core and defensive line to defend it.
No, I think if we get down in the red zone, then Laporta becomes a more
that
important
then
factor.
Everybody's a target.
Right.
Because we've seen Goff is not stingy. He has 7 passing touchdowns. Amon-Ra has 4. Jameson Williams has 1. Tesla has 1. Isn't the other one Laporta? Or no, Brock Wright.
Brock Wright. Laporta has yet to score a touchdown this season. Trust me, I know he's on like a good majority of my fantasy team, so I'm waiting for that first.
And Brock Bowers really hasn't broke out this year either.
No, not really. The only tight end that really has kind of like broke out is, from what I've seen so far, is Trey McBride
and Tucker Kraft. I say that because he's on my fantasy team. I know, because he alone got me 24 points in one of the wins.
Against the Commanders, I think he scored. That was that Monday night game. He had a game.
It was amazing. When you're down 21 points and they don't have anybody left and you're on your last player and at the tight end, you're like thinking, oh, God, I lost. But
basically,
he had, what was that? 13 receptions and 137 yards.
Yeah, something like that, and a touchdown. Or
nope,
maybe
No, I think the touchdown got called back. Otherwise, it'd have been over 140 yards.
Okay.
Yeah. It was all yardage points, if I remember right. No, that would be 6. Yeah, there was a touchdown. It would have been 17 points even in the PPR. And I didn't even know they had half-point PPR leagues. I was like, what the hell is that?
Oh yeah.
Until I saw somebody ask the question, I didn't know. And then on a half point PPR, then your receivers don't equal as much as a running back that can catch.
Hmm.
Then you got to be even smarter with how you draft in the first round.
Oh, absolutely.
But I did get some updates through our little sleeper app that was nice. You know, Xavier Legette got changed to healthy. Budel, the rookie for the Jaguars, is healthy.
Oh, good. He was kind of starting to show a little promise too.
Yeah, he's actually been decent. He's the reason why they were able to get rid of Tank Bigsby to the Eagles.
Yeah.
But and on our defense, I'm hearing that we're going to move Meek outside and Arnold inside a little more this week.
Okay.
And Calvin Shepard said it had nothing to do with the play of Arnold because he actually got better in the game he was in.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was 2 targets, 2 catches in the first half, and then there was 3 targets and 1 catch in the second half. So he went from giving up 100% of the passes by him to 1 pass for a 33% completion behind him. I mean, granted, yes, it's 60%, but 60% is an average QB in the NFL.
Right.
And Lamar Jackson is not considered an average QB in the NFL.
No,
You made him look average.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, I can confidently say that was the first time I have seen the Lions lock down a mobile quarterback.
And 4 quarterback sacks due to the QB spy.
Yeah.
He got so frustrated. He got so frustrated. We saw Lamar Jackson do something I don't normally see him do, and that was 10-step drop.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely got frazzled in that game.
And he talked about it in the post-game presser. He was like, "Yeah, they ran a spy, and every time I turned around, someone was on my leg."
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was hilarious. So what you're saying was, and of course Myles Garrett on defense and Denzel Ward in the secondary. I think those are our 2 biggest problems on their defense right now, with Denzel Ward being back, even though this is his first game action since he got hurt week 1. So wait, you're telling me that they were shutting down the wide receivers of Green Bay without Denzel Ward?
Yeah.
It does suck for the Packers that Reed went out.
Absolutely. And it shows. And hopefully he can come back. I think I saw like week 8.
Well, because he's the one that was actually garnering double teams.
Mm-hmm.
And having a guy that garners a double team makes a team's defense honest. They can't disguise it as much. If you get it to where if they can just run single coverage on you all day, just like what happened to us in week 1,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to get beat.
Absolutely.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. And everybody was freaking out about Taylor Decker again, but guess what? It's the same as it's been the last 3 weeks. He doesn't practice. He comes in. He does his job. He goes home.
I mean, at this rate,
it says no practice, but he's there. Let's put it that way. But that is my preview article that I wrote for the South Florida Tribune that I put into the chat there.
Yeah, I was reading through it before the show went live.
Cool. And last but not least, we're going to go over that injury report right now. Like I said, the only guy we know is out We know Joe Bitono's back in. Jack Conklin is questionable. And questionable does not mean out, people. Questionable means they have to make a game time decision at 11 a.m. for the 1 o'clock game. I like putting that out there and being real about it. But we got Sione Vake out. We got Thomas Harper out. And we have the one you mentioned. I can't remember his. You getting ready to sneeze again? You just muted yourself.
Sorry. The one I mentioned
Yeah.
for the Lions?
Yeah. Zach
Um,
Cunningham. Zach Cunningham.
Zach Cunningham, yeah.
And who was a rotational player that only played 2 snaps, but in his 2 snaps, he had 2 tackles and a pass defended. So that's pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how he got 2 tackles and a pass defended, unless it was one of those tackles that separated the football at the point of an impact.
It might have been. Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, man.
And then on Cleveland's side, I'm looking at their injury report. Just looks like Jack Conklin is the only questionable. Everyone else has been like limited practice and stuff like that. But Joel Batonio, I know I said that wrong. Batonio.
Yep.
He was limited in practice today.
They already said he's playing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at their actual report online.
Yeah, I'm on the NFL website.
Yep. They do the same thing with Myles Garrett that we do with Taylor Decker. They're not going to let him get hurt in practice, so they sit him out.
Mm-hmm.
Grant Delpit returned to full practice today. Jack Conklin was limited. Mike Hall was limited. So there's another one that'll probably Mike Hall Jr. Is he out of Ohio State, if I remember right?
Yes.
Yep. Derek Barnes is in. He was a full practice, so he's on our injury report. The only one, and they got the same ones out: Zach Cunningham, Daniel Thomas, and Sione Vake.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it was kind of like watching Starship Troopers this past weekend with that little caveat guy at the end. The first one to win a game, the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
I did my part. Second one to win a game, Minnesota Vikings. I did my part. Skip the Monday night. Lions did their part. What did that other team do? I didn't do
I
shit.
didn't do fucking shit.
I saw that today on Instagram about Died. Somebody actually put that out there.
That's funny.
I thought it was a little apropos that they actually put out the whole the actual thing from the commercial for recruitment for Starship Troopers, and there showed the girl first, and they put the Bears logo in the back. I did my part. Like, doesn't that be the Vikings? And also, I saw something really cool. David Montgomery today pledged $5 million to Detroit area homeless shelters and food banks.
That's awesome.
That's going to equal 100 rooms in the new shelter and 200 beds. Is what they said.
That's amazing. He is such a great guy.
So he gets
good football player, but he's just all in all a great human.
He gets that raise from the $6 million to $8 million or whatever it was, and he got a nice signing bonus. And he just took most of that signing bonus and just said, "Here, Detroit."
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that?
I mean, that's It does so much for the city and for the community. It's amazing to see.
I want to see because I think I downloaded it. Yep, I want to see his exact quote. I know what it feels like to struggle, to wonder where you'll sleep at night, and if I can give someone safety, dignity, and a chance to rebuild their life, then that's the greatest victory I could ever achieve.
Hmm.
What a great quote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's such a good person. He's just all in all great football player, but tremendous human
So
being.
last night, when during that game, there wasn't any 1-2 teams, was there? I can't even remember who played.
Seattle and Arizona.
Okay. Yep.
No, they were both
What a
two.
way for Arizona to lose, leaving too much time on the clock when they scored their touchdown. Oh my God.
It reminded me kind of how the Lions beat the Falcons a couple years back with Todd Gurley trying to avoid scoring the touchdown. Left too much time, and Matthew Stafford conducted the game-winning drive.
Well, bottom of the 8th, and it's now a tied game in
Oh,
Boston.
shit.
Texas is up 7-2, though.
Well, that's good.
Go Rangers.
Yes. Go Tigers. Do your
Yeah.
job.
Go Tigers, please, before we start saying it like we used to do for Go Tigers. Because I used to say it, Go Tigers and take the Pistons with you. Just saying. They won the World Series and then fell apart and been back a couple times recently. I think the last one was 2016 or 2014, something like that.
The last postseason appearance of the Tigers was last
No,
year.
it's last year. But I'm saying World Series. World Series.
No, we haven't been back since 2012.
Oh, has it been that long?
Mm-hmm. We have not been
13
back
years.
since we got swept by the Giants.
And the bad part is it's been longer for the Red Wings.
Yeah, I think they snapped their 26-game consecutive streak in the playoffs like a few years after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, getting to the Stanley Cup type stuff.
Oh.
It hasn't happened in 2009, 2008 was their last one, something like that.
I am not the hockey expert, so wrong person you're asking, sir.
Still 3-3.
No, we should have went to the World Series in either 2013 or 2014, but then we gave up. Jose Benoit gave up that grand slam to Big Papi.
Threw a meatball over the center of the plate.
Yeah, and then Torrey Hunter did his best by going over the wall head first, but he couldn't make the play.
Right. Can't blame Torrey. It was the pitcher.
No, absolutely no. I blame Benoit. Joaquin Benoit. Yeah,
Joaquin. Jose was Papa Grande.
Yeah, Valverde. Yep, I was at one of the Tigers games that he continued.
And before him, the human roller coaster that was known as Todd Jones, because just like Papa Grande, they had to have runners on the base path just to close out a game, and it was a roller coaster. Because God, it's like if he gives up a hit, we lose. If he gets the out, we win. Yeah. Oh, we made it to the top of the 9th without another run scored. So Tigers are up.
That's good. That's good.
Hallelujah.
No doubt, especially with the way our bullpen has been the last few games. Like they're just, I don't know.
Somebody just called them the blow pen. I thought it was pretty funny.
I mean, that's accurate because all they do is blow leads.
But we had Casey Mize go 6 1/3 innings with 2 earned runs. He had 8 strikeouts, so that's one of his better outings.
That's a good Mize outing for
But
sure.
Finnegan was the one that gave up the run this last time.
Mm.
So the good news is it's the 9th. So we either are going to be putting a closer out there because we're ahead, or we're going to put somebody else out there.
Well, it's tied right now, so
Yeah, it's tied. And like I said, at the bottom of the 9th, we're either going to be putting somebody else out there to save the closer for a winning situation.
hmm
So which 1 and 2 teams is most likely to make the playoffs? Do you think it's out of the ones that I see here, the ones I'm going to say that have the best chance
let's see.
are Broncos, Ravens, and possibly the Cowboys?
Yeah, I was gonna Broncos.
Because I have all the confidence that the Ravens are going to beat the Chiefs this weekend.
Yeah.
I just do. I think they're because like the Lions, they don't lose very many back-to-back games.
No, they don't. And I'm just, going back to,
And
absolutely
we can't.
the
We
Chiefs.
used to be able to say it about the Chiefs, but guess what? You can't because they lost back-to-back earlier this season.
I mean, if you want to go back to the Super Bowl, they've lost three. They lost 3 in a row.
Yeah. So your top 2 teams for sacks in the country right now in the NFL are the Rams and the Broncos. In third place, it's the mighty, mighty Lions
Nice.
with 11.
Okay.
Guess what team is 32nd right now? Or 30th?
The Chiefs.
30th. The Eagles
Oh wow.
are 30th in the league for sacks.
Wow. So they're not getting after the quarterback.
And
I mean,
in one of those games, they actually played the Cowboys, whose O line just got demolished by the Chicago defensive line, a defensive line that couldn't get a sack against us.
mm-hmm. Oh, the Tigers have a man on second with no outs.
Oh my goodness! Don't get me excited.
With who's that bad? Torres is at the plate.
Gleiber's at the plate.
Yep, Gleyber Torres.
Gleiber, whatever the hell his name is.
Going against Chapman.
Aroldis Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Senior Smoke. Or the newest rendition of it. The guy that throws 100 miles an hour. I have to give it up to Tariq Skubal. Patty Grimes, good to
What's
see you.
up, Pat?
Other than that, there really isn't a lot of news out there. I mean, we signed a guy up, Ross Dwelly up, and Tristan Colon up from the practice squad, and we added a defensive lineman to it. And I think that's what we'll bring up is we're either going to bring up one of the defensive linemen we have on there, like either Keith Cooper or the other, or the guy we just signed, Quentin something or other. Let me look at that name again.
Oh, come on, MLB app. Do you want to?
There it is. Quentin, defensive lineman Quentin Jefferson to the practice squad is who we signed.
Okay.
Other than that, he's just got here, so I doubt he'd be a call up. I think it would be more like Cooper, who's been on the UDFA this season on the team all preseason, so he kind of has an idea of what's going on in the playbook and what Kelvin Shepherd wants. And Andre Carter, who's on his 3rd week here finally. Because we brought him in at the beginning of week 2. And what's weird is that he had a 2nd round grade in the draft. Andrea Carter. No. Andre
Carter.
came out of the Army.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. He played
Nice.
for Army.
You don't see it. I mean, unless I haven't really been paying attention, you don't see a whole lot of NFL players like from those military schools. When does Sanders come into the game?
What's that?
Patty asked, when does Sanders come into the game? Shaduki.
Shiduki probably, if he comes in, it'll be the fourth quarter. But I think that they actually have him listed behind Dylan Gabriel, which is weird.
That is weird because Gabriel looked like hot garbage in the preseason.
But from what I understand, he had a better grasp of the playbook.
Okay. Well, Torres was able to get the run over to third.
Ooh.
So
All right.
we
So we got one out. One out.
One out. Yep. Man on third. Perez is at the plate in a 2-2 count.
Come on, Wenzel. Poke it into play. Don't do too much. Just hit it in the outfield.
Just get it in the outfield grass and score the run. And he strikes out.
2 out.
Good pitch. High and away at like 99. I think it was a 2-seam. So now we got Torkelson at the bat.
Oh, boy.
2 for 3 with a walk and 2 singles so far. And he's in an 0-2 hole.
No, of course.
Oh, come on. Just poke one in the outfield.
To the grass. To the grass.
Or Chapman throw one in the dirt and go past the catcher.
Yeah.
Because he still throws the gas, but he doesn't have that much command anymore.
It's the bottom.
Oh, you must be ahead of me.
Oh, I went to the Cleveland one. Why did I do that? I wanted. Never mind.
Yeah, because he just followed him up. No, he followed off another one.
All of them at 102 miles an hour.
I agree, Motown Mitch. Just blasted out of the park.
Amen.
He's due for his 32nd home run of the year.
It'd be nice.
Ball.
Hey, finally a ball.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there it is. Swinging strike way inside.
Again, you must be ahead of me.
I'm doing the game cast. I'm not watching the game.
Oh.
I
Okay,
pulled
well,
up
the game cast is ahead of
MLB.com.
me.
Yeah. Well, there's always a minute delay on anything live sports anymore, and that has to do way back before even Fox Sports started up. There was a certain broadcaster who ended up being one of the best in the game, helped develop video games about football, named John Madden. And he was calling the game between the Washington Redskins and the Kansas City Chiefs. And a certain linebacker by the name of Reggie Rucker intercepts the ball, rolls on the ground, gets up because he's not touched, runs it back for a touchdown. And while he's running it back, he goes, "Look at that fucker go!" Wow. And ever since then, there has been a game delay.
Oh, boy. That's funny.
Please for the okay. Tommy Conley replaces Finnegan. Can't be worse.
Okay. Hanley. Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of changeups.
Yeah, it's fastball changeup. He doesn't have much of the breaking ball stuff. Correct?
Yeah, I mean, no, he might throw an off speed or like a curveball every now and then, but it's like 85 to 90% changeup.
Yep.
It's a good changeup.
There. Boom, 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 boom. For those that don't know, we got some regular people that come in, and when they do, they get this. Robbie DeFeo loves it because he says it reminds him of girls pole dancing.
Wow, excuse me. That's very attractive.
Yep, ball on the changeup outside at 87.8. Hi.
Oh, really? You're watching the game? And hi.
Hi. Yeah, we're
He's
talking
watching
about the game.
and he's multitasking. Wow.
Yeah, we're giving
We're giving live updates because it's the 9th inning.
It's 3-3.
Yes, unfortunately, it's 3-3.
Ooh, a called strike. Nice changeup right on the black. Come on. Get to the extra innings at least. In play, that's an out. All right, one down. Now we got a guy that's 0 for 3 today. He has a 303 average, though, with a 822 OPS. That's actually pretty good.
Who's that? Who is it?
Trying to get his name to come up.
Oh, Romy
Gonzalez.
Romy
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Yep.
Well, he's 0 for 3 with a strikeout and 2 lineouts. So,
Wow,
Like,
that just a bit outside, and that's going to be a base hit. In play, no out. Right to the center. It bounced to the center fielder. So they got a man on with 1 out. Time for a double play ball.
I mean, you got
Next
Canley
up
on the mound, and he throws the
Rafaela.
changeup, so that's a good.
I think that's why they put him in, is they want more stuff on the ground instead of looping
Mhm.
hits like what he just had.
Nope, commercial.
Sit down.
Are they really taking somebody out of the game already? Or is it just a TV timeout?
It's they're doing the game highlights leading up to this moment.
Ah. Other than that, this week has kind of been like the day. It's kind of all been blah all week long. Other than the fact that we're celebrating a Lions win from Monday night.
Yep, still riding high in that win, but
On to the next.
No.
Yep.
Ah,
I think he hurt himself.
In play and a run. Was that a homer?
that's
Or
a
did it
walk off the Green Monster base hit, and the Tigers lose 4-3.
Game over. Womp womp.
And that is the Red Sox 12th walk-off win this year.
Oh, it's funny is we had 12 of them before the break.
Yeah.
Just saying. So in the WNBA, the Aces, which are the 2 seed, are up 82 to 72 over the Indiana Fever, and the Lynx and Mercury have just got going in the. There's only 17 seconds left, so we're going to say that the Fever are losing tonight in the fourth quarter, but the Lynx and Mercury just got started and they're 15-15 for those that care. Florida State number 8 is losing to Virginia unranked, who's 35th, 35 to 28. Go Cavaliers. Home college of Furman Moore.
Well, and with that win, the Red Sox clinch a postseason spot.
Yep.
But in the Tigers' favor, the Rangers are still beating the Guardians 7-2 in the bottom of the ninth with 1 out.
This just stressed me out.
Bad news for the Tigers if
If
they
Astros
hold
win,
the
they're out.
tiebreaker over the Tigers.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Ow.
That was loud.
Well, everybody, this has been another edition of the Lions Fan Cave Chat with my fantasy football talk co-host, Austin Hacker. We are glad to be here tonight. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the football. Unless you're a rival team, then fuck your team. Have a good night, everybody.